Tango. Okay, so repeat after me each word, okay? Tango.
Tango.
あさって
あさって
雨
雨
会社員
会社員
カメラ
カメラ
カラオケ
カラオケ
空気
空気
今朝
今朝
黒板
黒板
今月
今月
仕事
仕事
大学生
大学生
天気予報
天気予報
ところ
ところ
トマト
トマト
夏
夏
何か
何か
パーティー
パーティ
バーベキュー
ーバーベキュー
橋
橋
冬
冬
ホームステイ
ホームステ
毎週
毎週
来月
イ来月
上手な
上手な
下手な
下手な
有名な
有名な
雨が降る
雨が降る
洗う
洗う
言う
言う
いる
いる
遅くなる
遅くなる
思う
思う
着る
着る
つけるあ、sorry 作る
作る
持っていく
持っていく
じろじろ見る
じろじろ見る
捨てる
捨てる
始める
始める
運転する
運転する
洗濯する
洗濯する
掃除する
掃除する
電話する
電話する
料理する
料理する
いつも
いつも
うん乾杯
乾杯
残念ですね
残念ですね
について
について
まだ
まだ
みんなで
みんなで
Okay, now the next step is to actually do it where I say the Japanese, you say the English back to me. And we're going to go through the list that way. Okay, so if there's more than one definition, we're just going to pick the first one. You know, so for example, shigoto has job, work, occupation. Just say job. Okay, that way we can move through it.
The
Okay.
kanji we just did in the session?
No, we're still doing the same
Okay.
vocab list.
Okay then.
Okay. あさって
The day after tomorrow
雨
Rain.
会社員
Office worker.
カメラ
Camera.
カラオケ
Karaoke.
空気
Air.
今朝
This
Morning.
黒板
Blackboard
今月
This month
仕事
Job
Job. Work.
大学生
College students
天気予報
Weather forecast
ところ
Place
トマト
Tomato
夏
Summer
何か
Something
パーティー
Party.
バーベキュー
Barbecue.
橋
Chopsticks.
冬
Winter.
ホームステイ
Homestay
毎週
Every week.
来月
Next month
上手な
Skillful
下手な
Clumsy
有名な
Fame.
Famous
雨が降る
It rains
洗う
To
To
wash
wash.
言う
To say.
いる
To
To
need
need.
遅くなる
To
To
be
be
late
late.
思う
To think.
着る
To cut.
作る
To make.
持っていく
To take
じろじろ見る
To stare at.
捨てる
To throw away
始める
To begin
運転する
To
To
drive
drive.
洗濯する
To do laundry
掃除する
To
To
clean
電話する
To
To
call
call.
料理する
To
To
cook
cook.
いつも
Always
Always.
うん
No.
うん
Yes.
乾杯
Cheers
残念ですね
That's too bad.
について
About.
まだ
Not
Not
yet.
yet
みんなで
All together.
Okay.
Since,
はい
I have a question about the one that means famous.
Yeah, 有名な
You may not. Yeah. It sounds familiar to something else. I'm not sure what it is, but how is it like come to mean famous?
Well, the kanji literally mean to have a name. That yu means to have. It's the same kanji that is used for aru, arimasu, if you're going to write that with kanji. And this mei is the same
Like namae.
kanji that's in namae. It's the na part of namae. And it's also in words like meishi, which means a noun, which is, noun is literally a name for a thing, right? Hey.
The aru, iru, like the same thing, same kanji, or no?
No, iru is a different kanji.
Okay, so that's how you tell that apart in terms of when somebody says something is there, and it's like,
Right.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean the iru to need versus iru to exist? Yeah, those are also different kanji.
No, I meant like to exist.
Oh, as in
so-
arimasu versus imasu.
Yeah.
Yes, those are also different kanji from one another.
Okay.
I also made an observation that when you go to Danrain, how do you say that again?
Denwa? Denwa suru?
No.
No.
San and
Yeah, san and des.
Zanen.
San and des.
Zanen.
The first kanji, half of it reminds me of the character Shine, like to die.
Yeah,
And that's bad when you die.
yeah,
That's how I remembered it.
okay. Okay, so you guys want to do like he was suggesting and go through the vocabulary again the same way?
Oh, we do it?
You want to try it the other direction since this isn't brand new vocabulary?
the...
Okay, since it's not brand new vocabulary, let's try that, okay? So I'll say it and you give it back, okay? Day after tomorrow. Rain.
Amen.
Office worker.
Kaishain.
Camera.
Kamera.
Karaoke.
Karaoke.
Air.
Cookie.
This morning. Kesa.
Kesa.
Blackboard.
Koka.
This month.
Kongo.
Job.
Shigoto.
College student.
Daigakusei.
Weather forecast.
Tenkyo.
Place.
Tokoro.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Summer.
Natsu.
Something.
Naniko.
Party.
Party.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Chopsticks.
Hashi.
Winter.
Fuyu.
Homestay.
Homestay.
Every week.
Maisha.
Next month.
Naigasu.
Skillful.
Shotsuka.
Clumsy.
Hetana.
Famous.
Yumeina.
Yumeina.
Rain. It rains.
Ame ga furu.
To wash.
Araru.
To say.
Iru.
To need.
Iru.
To be late.
Asokunaru.
Osokunaru.
Osokunaru.
To think.
Omoru.
To cut.
Kiru.
To make.
Tsukeru.
Tsukuru.
Tsukuru.
To take.
Teiku.
Motteiku.
Motteiku.
Try it again. Motteiku.
Motteiku.
To stare at.
Jiru jiru.
Jiro jiro miru.
Jiru jiru. Jiru jiru.
It's not
Ah.
jiru, it's jiro. Jiro jiro miru. I know it's a
Jiro
tongue
jiro.
twister. Okay, try that one more time because it is a tongue twister. Jiro jiro miru.
Jiro jiro miru.
That's a good example of one that you shouldn't try to say too fast yet. Just say it as slow as you need to pronounce it right. The speed will come with more practice. Okay? To
Suteru.
throw away. To
Suteru.
begin.
Hajimeru.
Hajimeru.
Yeah, hajimeru.
To drive.
Kuntetsu.
To do laundry.
Sentatsu.
Clean.
Soji.
To call.
Denwasu.
To cook.
Ryoriu.
Always.
Itsumo.
Uh-uh.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Cheers.
Kanpai.
That's too bad.
残念ですね。
About.
Ni.
について。
について。
Nitsuite.
Okay. Not yet.
まだ。
Mara.
All together.
Minna de.
みんなで。
Yeah. Okay. Does it feel like that helps to do that in class?
Yeah.
Okay. The next step of that is supposed to be for you guys to do it with books closed, where I say one, you say the other back, both directions. Do you guys want to try that? First says,
I think that going down, since we don't have that many people in the class,
Mhm.
you could do like rapid fire where you ask for the word and ask for each person to say it.
Dude,
rather than everyone,
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
because if your voice gets droned out and the rest of everyone else, you don't really know how you're saying it. Especially
Yeah.
since you're
Yeah.
you're
you have to do
concerned
this
about-
to hear your own voice the way you're supposed to hear it. So.
Oh, okay. So you're concerned that maybe people aren't pronouncing it right and I can't hear because
Not
it's
really
for,
concerned, but it might help.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does everyone want to try it that way once?
I'd rather
Okay.
do what we just did one more time because
Okay.
I don't think.
Can we have the book with us and then
Okay,
just do
well,
one?
Okay, let's try this. Okay, let's do it one more time as a group with the books open since there was a request. And then we'll try what Seth recommended with the book still open
Okay.
so that I can hear everyone's pronunciation. So are you suggesting everybody do the same word all the way around the word and
that's
then
why
the
you
next
do rapid
word?
fire, because that way, if there's someone who does have trouble with the word, you'll just be able
I'd be able
like,
to
okay,
help
practice
them
that
right on
one.
the spot,
Yeah.
to write that second, yeah. Okay, and then we can try it full class without books open for the final round, okay? So we'll go through it again once more. So do you feel like we should do both directions, Amanda? Are you feeling like we need to do Japanese, English, and English, Japanese, or just?
Just Japanese. Like, we should say the Japanese.
Okay, so I say the English, you guys
Yeah.
give me the Japanese back one more time. Okay, ready? Day after tomorrow.
Asate.
Asa.
Rain.
Ame.
Ame.
Office worker.
Kaishi.
Camera.
Kamera.
Karaoke.
Karaoke.
Air.
Kundi.
This morning.
Kesa.
Blackboard.
Koban.
This month.
Kongetsu.
Job.
Shigoto.
College student.
Daigakusei.
Weather forecast.
Kenkyo.
Place.
Kokoro.
Kokoro.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Summer.
Nasu.
Something.
Naniga.
Party.
Party.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Chopsticks.
Hashi.
Winter.
Fuyu.
Homestay.
Homestay.
Every week.
Maishai.
My shoes.
Maishai.
Next month.
Kaigetsu.
Raigetsu.
Raigetsu.
Raigetsu. Raigetsu.
Doesn't Rai also mean lightning?
No.
No, different thing.
Okay.
Skillful.
Jozu.
Clumsy. Famous. It rains. To wash.
Aru.
Allow.
Aru.
To say.
Iru.
To need.
Iru.
To be late. To think.
Omo.
To cut.
Kiru.
To make.
Tsukuru.
Skuru.
Sukuru.
To take.
Motei.
To stare. To throw away.
Sukeru.
Steru. To begin.
Hajime.
To drive.
Tensetsu.
To do laundry.
Senkatsu.
To clean.
Sojisu.
To call.
Denmasu.
To cook.
Ryori.
Always.
Itsumo.
Uh-uh. Uh-huh. Cheers.
Kanpai.
That's too bad.
Zangetsu.
About.
Sit
Not yet.
Mada.
All together.
Minna.
Okay, so starting with asatte, we're just gonna start from Alicia and just go this way. And then Seth,
Alicia.
Alicia, gomenasai.
Ali works.
Ari-san, Ari-san, Ari-san. Okay, Ari-san から始めて、そして後ろはセス君からジョンソンを最後。
I have a question about pronouncing like what's her name in katakana. I looked up some names and one of these names, Virgil, was
Yeah.
pronounced Berugeru.
Yeah, because of the lack of a real V.
I was wondering why not call them like Baju because it sounds.
That would probably be another alternative.
But the main translation for it would be Berugeru.
It is what it is. Some of the katakana ones are
Blurs together. I'm using the app because lists blur together, so I'm just.
Oh, okay.
You're just like.
Are you-
I'm just gonna flip.
Not all Japanese people can pronounce it.
Oh.
Hi.
You're saying I was second, or you're going this way and then?
Yeah, I'm gonna start this way and then, so we're gonna kind of make an oval shape rather than
Gigantic.
line
A
line.
suit.
Okay.
So we're all gonna do the same word and then.
We're gonna, yeah, so we'll
We're gonna
start
make
with
a suit.
asante, go all the way around, starting with Ali, and then we'll go to ame and just go in order. So I'm just gonna say it once and let everybody say it in order, and I'll only stop if somebody needs help with their pronunciation. Okay, Seth had his hand up first.
The book, just this specific word because you highlighted this already, tashi. I don't even know if I said that right. That's
Yeah.
that's the thing is.
Intonation.
Intonation.
I'm hoping that these words that there are more than one meanings, especially those that you can
Yeah.
like make sure we get those. because-
Yeah, because
I don't-
the pitch accent is what you're concerned about, right?
So
I'm actually going to need to review my pitch accent a little bit because I think I've told some people in this group before, I lived for a year in a region that reverses all the pitch accents compared to standard. So for 1 year, I was learning standard Japanese, and then when I went back to teach English, I was living in a dialect region that reverses the pitch accents on everything. So every time I would say one of these words that's part of a pair like that, people would correct my pronunciation because I was saying it the standard way, not their local dialect way. And so I am totally messed up on those now. I don't even know for sure whether I'm saying it the right way anymore because of that.
Okay.
But what I'll have to do is I'll have to go ahead and listen to the CDs again and make actual written notes in here of which way the pitch accent goes. Which, by the way, if you want to know how to make notes for yourself of which way the pitch accent is supposed to go, let's say you're doing hashi, for example. If it's pronounced hashi, you draw that.
Hashi.
If it's pronounced
Hashi.
hashi, you do that. And if it's
Hashi.
pronounced hashi,
With like a string,
flat.
or like straight, flat.
Hashi is flat.
So the hashi would be the,
Hashi,
that's
hashi,
she,
hashi.
hashi. But which one means what?
I believe that this one is bridge, and this one is chopsticks, and this one is edge. But I might have these two reversed because of that dialect issue.
You're right. The previous class I took, where I took it with a Japanese instructor, we watched the video where.
Okay, so that's what she taught.
Word, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, and the other pair that's in this chapter that's relevant is ame versus ame. So again, ame. One is, I believe this is the one that's rain, and that one is candy. But again, I
Oh yeah,
might,
like
I
ame-chan.
might have
I
them.
think the
Amen.
with the it goes up
Yeah.
is the candy.
Yeah, that's that one. Yeah.
Ame-chan.
So ame is candy, ame is rain. Ame ga furu.
Oh,
Hey.
There's like I don't know if like the online website has it, but AI Talk is like this like text to speech synthesizer, but it also shows the
It shows you pitch accent?
Mhm.
Okay, nice.
which helps.
Okay. So maybe, is that a website?
It's
you
a
said?
website, but I don't know if like the online version of it because there's like a bottom
there's-
one and I have the bottom one. Like no, there's one that you buy and then
Okay, and
And I
there's
have
one,
that
okay.
so I
Okay,
don't know what-
you don't know if the online one does it or not. If you send me the link, I can at least
Okay.
post it as a resource and somebody can check it out. Okay, so we're gonna start with asatte from Ari-san. Asatte.
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 Asatte. Asatte.
Asatte.
はい、いいですね。雨。雨。
Ame.
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 はい。会社員。
会社員。
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 Kaishain.
会社員。
会社員。
会社員。会社員。Oh,
会社員。はい。カメラ。
カメラ。
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 Kamera.
カメラ。
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 はい。カラオケ。
カラオケ。
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 Karaoke.
カラオケ。
カラオケ。
カラオケ。か。It's not ke, it's ka.
We say
カラオケ。カラオケ。
カ
から。から。はい。
カラオケ。カラオケ。
I have a
Karaoke.
question on that.
はい。
We say karaoke, but why do they pronounce it as karaoke?
Because that's the Japanese word.
And it's also phonetically spelled that
Yeah,
way.
that's how it's spelled.
Yeah,
And
look at
the kara in karaoke comes from the same kanji as the kara in karate, which is
Oh.
empty. So kara is a Japanese word that means empty. The oke part is from orchestra, which means orchestra.
So empty orchestra.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
what
I
it
get
is.
it.
Is Japanese in origin?
Hey?
Is
So
karaoke
the-
Japanese in origin?
Yes, the term as a whole is a Japanese word.
Oh.
You didn't know that part? Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I did not know.
it's a Japanese origin word that is actually a hybrid of a Japanese word and an English origin word.
Wow.
But spelled in katakana. Yeah, which is why it's spelled in katakana.
Makes it easier for everybody.
But you will sometimes see the kara part in kanji and the oke in katakana.
Oh wow.
That is a possibility.
Uh.
Karaoke. Okay, did we finish karaoke?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, if that's the case, then why don't they have the kanji for kata in here?
Because It's
They
spelled
didn't.
katakana.
Security.
Okay, cookie.
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 Cookie. Now I want a cookie.
Yeah, make sure it's not cookie, it's cookie.
Cookie.
Right. Okay, kesa.
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 はい。黒板。
Kokuban.
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 Kokoban.
Kokuban.
Kokuban.
Kokoban.
Kokuban.
はい。Okay. 今月。
Kongetsu.
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 はい。仕事。
仕事。
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 はい。大学生。
大学生。
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 天気予報。
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 Make sure you're extending the whole enough.
ほう。
Yeah.
天気予報。
Okay. ところ。
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 When I hear that tokoro, it reminds me of that giant creature from the Miyazaki film.
トトロ。
ト
Yeah.
トロ。
I don't know why. It just sounds
It's
the same.
similar sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. トマト。
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 はい。夏。
夏。
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 何か。
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 はい。パーティー。
パーティー。
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 パーティー。Sorry, gotta have myself. パーティー。
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 バーベキュー。
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 バーベキュー。バーベキュー。
バーベ
バーベキュー。
バーベキュー。
Notice where the extended vowels are. There's no
Barbecue.
extended vowel after the. バーベキュー。
バーベ
I have a question.
バーベキュー。
はい。バーベキュー。はい。
Normally when you see it, it's spelled like BBQ or barbecue. Like
Yeah.
now we say barbecue, but
Yeah.
why do they put a bay instead of a B?
That's the way they spell it.
Because when you pronounce it, it's barbecue.
Yeah.
In English, it's
It's close
barbecue.
to.
Yeah, the spelling they're showing you in the book in English is the actual spelling. BBQ is just an abbreviation. It's-
Pronouncing it barbecue in English is like a dialect thing. It's pronounced barbecue.
Oh, barbecue. Okay. I'm used to hearing barbecue.
Yeah, that's dialect, yeah. You're
Alright.
right. Okay, so hashi,
Hashi.
橋。
Hashi.
Hashi.
箸。
橋。
Hashi.
橋。
fuyu,
冬。
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 Fuyu.
冬。
fuyu.
冬。
はい.
Fu is.
Yeah, the fu
It's a fu.
it's not quite an H and it's not quite an F. Fuyu.
Fuyu.
はい. Fuyu. Think about trying to say an F, how that feels, and trying to say an H. So like who and who. And try to kind of split the difference. Fu.
I was wondering why fu isn't like ha he fu instead of ha he hu, because that.
It's a sound that doesn't exactly exist in English. It's just, that's the way it's pronounced in Japanese. Ahifuheho. Okay. Okay, where were we? Okay. Homestay.
Home.
Homestay. Homestay.
Homestay.
Homestead.
Homestay.
ホームステ
Homestead.
ホームステイ。ホームステイ。
はい。毎週。
毎週。
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 イ。毎週。
毎週。
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 来月。
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 はい。上手な。
上手な。
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 下手な。
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 有名な。
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 Yumeina.
Yumena.
May not.
Yumena. It's not dream. It's
Right, it's not yume,
famous.
it's yume.
That's why it's like
Yume.
say it too quickly, then I mean it doesn't make it.
Yeah, so be conscious of it being yume versus yume. Do you hear the difference? Yume, yumena versus yume. Okay.
Yumena.
Yumena,
Yumena.
yumena. Give it a little bit more length.
Are we
On the
talking about
may,
Oh,
on the
may.
may. Yumena, yumena.
Yumena. May.
Both halves should be equal time. Yumena.
Yumena.
There you go. Yumena.
You may not.
Hey, okay, so, yeah, I see what you're saying about that one, that people make that mistake a lot
Well,
with,
Japanese people do it too. So
you may not?
no, they say things like they didn't hold that long enough, and for me to even know like what.
Yeah. Yeah, just,
Do
yeah.
they want
be-
something or is it a star? Hoshi.
Oh, yeah, hoshi versus hoshi. That's
I don't-
part, the other piece of that is when there is a long vowel, that's usually the part that gets the pitch accent change. Hoshi versus hoshi. You hear the difference? Hoshi, star, goes this way, and hoshi goes up on the long vowel. So, and a word with two long vowels like yume, it tends to have a sort of a flow to it, an arc. Yume, yumena. Okay. Okay. Ame ga furu.
Ame ga furu.
Ame ga furu.
Ame ga furu.
Amega furu.
Omega furu.
Amigasu. What?
Amegafu.
Hai.
Ame ga furu.
Arau.
Arau.
Arao.
Arau.
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 Arau. Arau. Again, in terms of pitch accent, the u is the lowest pitch. Arau. Arau. You're going up on the u as you go down on the u.
Arau.
Arau. There you go. Arau.
Like,
Yeah. Pitch accent, if you're not familiar with the term, is just when your voice changes pitch depending on what syllable of the word you're saying. And it's not the same as English stress. We put an accent, a stress, on one syllable and not another by making that one louder, usually. And Japanese doesn't make it louder or softer, they make it a higher note or a lower note within your normal speaking range. Okay, so we have that too. We go up and down in our pitch in English, but we're not conscious of doing it.
It's usually like a question or a statement.
Right, yeah, really? Really? Those are examples of English pitch accent where it changes the meaning. Okay? Hashi, hashi, same kind of pitch accent difference. But instead of changing it from question to statement, it changes it from bridge to chopsticks. Okay? So we're up to you.
You.
Which one?
You,
Is that
To say.
to say.
You.
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 Yeah. Notice that when e, u are run together, a lot of times it comes out sounding like you.
You.
That's not how it's spelled, but that's
You.
how it often sounds when
It's a-
people pronounce it smoothly instead of enunciating each syllable. You, they don't usually say it eu or even eu. They usually say you. So that the emphasis is on the u more than the e, which is why you get that sound that it sounds almost like a y in there.
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Yeah, you is the normal way that one gets pronounced because of the two vowels being there together. Okay? Iru.
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 You.
You.
Iru.
Did I get around for everybody with you, or did I stop midway? I did, okay. I couldn't remember. Okay.
You're good.
Osokunaru.
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 Sokunaru.
Osokunaru.
Osokunaru.
Osokunaru. Osokunaru.
Osokunaru.
はい。思う。
思う。
Omo.
思
Omo.
Mo.
Omo.
Mo.
Okay, and again, make sure you're giving the mole part enough length. Omo. Okay. Kiru.
う。切る。
Kiru.
切る。
Kiru.
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 Tsukuru.
作る。
Sukuru.
作る。
Tsukuru.
Tsukuru.
Skuru.
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 Okay. And there again, the u part of the tsu is not very strongly emphasized, but the ku gets a little bit more. So tsukuru, tsukuru.
Tsukuru.
作る。
School.
Yeah,
High school teacher.
yeah, well, and that one gets a vowel extender. Tsukuru, and that's a su rather than a tsu also. But, yeah.
It
That's
sounds
a-
like you're saying school in the.
Yeah, well, tsukuru, to make, is with a tsu. Katakana tsukuru is with a su, not a tsu.
Yeah, but
But the
pronunciation so
sim-
similar.
There are similarities, but like I said, tsukuru also gets a vowel extender.
Tsukuru.
Tsukuru, yeah. Okay, 持っていく。
持っていく。
Moteiku.
持っていく。
Moteiku.
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 Okay, make sure you're getting the small two in there. 持っていく。
Moteiku.
You do like charades every time.
Yeah. Okay. じろじろ見る。
じろじろ見る。
Jiro jiro miru.
じろじろ見る。
あ、トニーさん。
Ah,
じろじろ見る。
oh, Jiro Jiro Miru.
Jiro jiro miru.
No. Jiro jiro miru.
Jiro jiro miru.
Jiro jiro miru.
Jiro jiro miru.
はい。I know that's a hard one.
I was staring at it. I was
Yeah.
staring at the word to stare, and I was trying to think. I was trying to think it.
Okay. 捨てる。
捨てる。
Steru.
捨てる。
Suteru.
Steru.
Steady.
Steady.
Steru.
Steru.
Right.
I have
That's
a-
another example of a place where the u is not very long. The su gets kind of shortened, and the te gets a little bit more weight. Steady. Okay.
I'm also looking at the kanji.
Yeah.
It has like the do for like soil over the character for mouth. So I think like you're throwing some, yeah, it's like talking about like a trash or something.
Okay. And the radical is a hand. Hand radical. So you're using your hand to throw it. So okay. Hajimeru.
始める。
Hajimeru.
始める。
Hajimeru. Hajimeru.
Hajimaru.
Hajimeru.
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 はい。運転する。
運転する。
Intensuru.
運転する。
Untensuru.
運転する。
Intensuru.
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 選択する。
選択する。
Sentaksuru.
選択する。
Sentakusuru.
選択する。
Syntaxuru.
Syntaxuru.
Sentaksuru.
Sentaksuru.
はい。掃除する。
掃除する。
Sojisuru.
掃除する。
Sojisuru.
掃除する。
Sojisuru.
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 掃除する。
電話する。
電話する。
Denwasuru.
電話する。
Denwasuru.
電話する。
Denwasuru.
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 電話する。
料理する。
料理する。
Ryorisuru.
料理する。
Ryorisuru.
料理する。
Ryorisuru.
Ryorisuru.
It's a hard
Take your time.
sentence.
Yeah.
Ryorisuru.
料理する。
はい。That one is probably the hardest conjugation in, or combination rather, in the language.
You're talking to
The
me?
No.
plus
Oh, okay,
the
'cause I thought I heard my name.
Ryori. Ryori.
I think
I think I might say.
Now you know your
Okay.
name.
Let's finish the last few. いつも。
いつも。
Itsumo.
いつも。
Itsumo.
いつも。
Itsumo.
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 いつも。
うん。
うん。
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mm.
うん。
はい。うん。
Mm.
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 はい。
It was hard to
乾杯。
乾杯。
Kampai.
乾杯。
keep. Kanpai.
乾杯。
Kanpai.
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 It was hard to keep straight face with that.
Yeah, yeah. Kanpai is usually sung out because everybody's drinking and having fun. Kanpai!
Last time you said bottoms up and we were like over here dancing.
Okay, let's work on intonation on this one because this is often used as like sympathy. So, 残念ですね。
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 はい、残念ですね。Okay, blank について、について、
について。
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 について。Yeah, try one more time. It's okay. について。
Okay. について。
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 Slow it down and you can get all the syllables. について。
について。について。
について。
について。
はい、について。
について。
いや、ついて。
Sweet love.
You got it.
について。Yeah, make sure to start with, practice it with each syllable separate. について. There you go. はい。
Yay!
Okay,
Banana
just a
sticker.
few more. まだ。
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 また。
はい。みんなで。
みんなで。
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 Make sure you're getting the extra n in there. みんな。
で。
みんなで。Yeah. There's an actual difference between minna and mina. Usually mina gets used with minasan. Minasan is a more polite everyone. And minna is more casual. So minasan de is possible.
The more
But
letters.
minna de is more casual. I know it breaks the rule of thumb.
The
But
more letters, the more
Yeah.
casual.
Do you, I mean, like this way, everyone's hearing the words so lots of times, and
Mhm.
obviously it's taking longer to get through the vocab, but
yeah, but
it's still like, you know, if you say it and then someone repeats it after you, and it's sort of
Yeah.
mimicry after that
Mhm.
point.
And if you're, every time you hear it, even if it's not your turn to say it, if you're thinking about what it means every time you're hearing it, that's gonna help reinforce your memory for what each one means. Because you've still got the book even in front of you. Do you guys wanna try one more time through with the books closed? And see how we do? Okay, it's not for a grade, it's just to try it and see.
Challenge yourself.
Okay, so you guys want to try it Japanese, English first and then English, Japanese? Or do you want to,
English, Japanese?
you want to just do English, Japanese?
Yeah, that
See
would
how
be
much
good.
you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try it. Okay, day after tomorrow.
Asate.
Yay. Rain.
Ame.
Office worker.
Hayashii.
Camera.
Kamera.
Karaoke.
Karaoke.
Air.
Kuki.
Kuki.
This morning.
Kesa.
Kesa.
Blackboard.
Kokuban.
This month.
Kongetsu.
Kongetsu.
Job.
Shigoto.
Shigoku.
College student.
Daigakusei.
Weather forecast.
Tenki yoho.
Tenki yoho.
Tenki yoho.
Tenki yoho.
Tenki yoho.
Yoho.
Place.
Tokoro.
Tokoro.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Summer.
Natsu.
Something.
Narika.
Party.
Party.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Chopsticks.
Hashishi.
Winter.
Fuyu.
Fuyu.
Homestay.
Homestay.
Every week.
Laishu.
Laishu.
Maishu.
Maishu.
Yeah. Next month.
Laigetsu.
Laigetsu. Good. Skillful.
Jozuna.
Jozuna.
Clumsy.
Petana.
Famous.
Yumeina.
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 You may not be famous.
Okay. It rains.
Ame ga furu.
To wash.
Arau.
Arau.
To say.
Iru.
You.
To need.
Iru.
To be late.
Osoku naru.
Osoku naru.
To think.
Omou.
Omou.
To cut,
Kiru.
Kiru.
to make,
Tsukuru.
to take,
Moteiku.
Moteiku.
good, to stare at.
Wait,
Everybody's
Jiro,
gonna remember
Jiro,
that.
Jiro, Miru.
Hey.
Picture is a little
To
panda.
throw away,
Tsuteru.
Tsuteru.
to begin,
Hajimeru.
Hajimeru.
to drive,
Unten suru.
Intensity.
to do laundry,
Sentaku suru.
to clean,
Souji suru.
to call,
Denwa
Denwa
suru.
suru.
to cook,
Ryori suru.
always.
Itsumo.
Itsumo.
Uh-huh. No, sorry, uh-uh.
Mm.
Uh-huh. Cheers.
Kanpai.
That's too bad.
Damen desu ne.
About.
Nitsuite.
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 Yeah. Not yet.
Mara.
Mara.
All together.
Minade.
Minnade. Okay. Okay. Which I could use when we're saying, let's say it all together. Minnade iimashou would be let's say it together.
Minade.
That's it. Go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so do you feel like that helped in
Yeah.
terms of you having more retention of the vocabulary now than you did before class started?
Aye.
Okay,
そうですね。
so do you want to continue doing some of this going forward?
はい。
Okay, do you want to, we've only got like 5 minutes left, do you want to run through the vocab again now? Or do you want to try the choral idea with some of the grammar questions?
Grammar like you ask us a question.
It would be something like, okay, bless you.
Thank you.
If you look at the Renshu section, a real fast and easy one would be where we're changing affirmatives into negatives.
Oh, that's good.
I would say kaku, for example, and you guys would say
Kakanai.
kakanai.
Yes.
Okay, you want to run through that one?
Sure.
And
Yes.
again, I'm not taking off points if you're not remembering them all, but it'll help you to spot which ones you need to work on too, right? The ones that you're blanking on. Okay, miru,
Miru. Miranai.
akeru,
Akenai.
Kakeranai.
What is it?
miru,
Minai.
yes,
Oh.
akeru,
Akenai.
akenai, there you go,
Wait.
akenai,
Really?
yeah. Should we run through it once where we say both the question and the answer together before me prompting you, or do you feel like you want to just test yourselves?
Let's just test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sumu,
Sumanai.
sumanai,
Sumanai.
Sumanai.
kakeru,
Kakenai.
hai, haku,
Hakanai.
hakanai, yeah, hajimeru,
Hajimenai.
hajimenai, hai, tsukuru,
Sukunai.
Sukuranai.
tsukuranai,
Sukunai.
hai,
Why is that?
because it's an uber.
Oh.
Tsukuru, tsukurimasu, tsukuranai,
Oh, okay.
okay. Sentaku suru,
Sentaku shinai. Sentaku shinai.
sentaku shinai, there you go, sentaku shinai.
Uh,
Because suru is irregular, hai, arau,
Aranai.
Haranai.
Arawanai.
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 Arawanai. Right. Kuru.
Konai.
Kanai.
Konai. Konai.
Konai.
Kuru.
Huh?
Konai.
Konai?
Kuru. Konai. Yeah, are you following what we're doing? We're on. Yeah.
198.
You're speaking. I'm trying to think it while you're
Oh gosh, I'm reading from here.
Oh.
That helps. Yes.
Yeah. Never mind.
It's much better.
Okay.
Never
Not
mind.
good.
Like,
You got your piece.
like I'm trying to think about it as you're saying it. I'm a visual person.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it with the books open.
I'm a visual person.
So many. Okay, so where were we? So, kuru,
Konai.
konai,
Konai.
wasureru,
Wasurenai.
wasurenai. Hai.
I've heard that before.
Yeah,
So
aru,
Nine.
nai. There you go. Aru, nai. Okay. Omou,
Omonwanai.
omowanai. Hai.
Omowanai.
Motte iku,
Motte kanai.
motte
Kanai.
ikanai. Ikanai. You have to make sure the e is in there. Motte ikanai.
Motte ikanai.
Hairu,
Hairanai. Hairanai.
hairanai. Hai. kaeru,
Kaeranai.
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 Yay.
If you can't remember by transferring it directly, go to the mas form first as a stepping stone, and it gives you the scaffolding you need to get there. So something like haeru, haerimasu, right? It's not haimasu, it's haerimasu. Therefore, haeranai, right? Okay. So is that good? Should we do the same thing with the adjectives? We've got like 3 minutes left. We can squeeze in some
2.
adjectives. Okay, so takai changes to
Tak-
takakunai.
Takunai.
Genki da changes to
Genki
Genki
janai.
janai.
and gakusei da.
Gakusei janai.
Hey, so yume da,
Yume
Yume
janai.
Yume janai.
yume janai. Ame da,
Ame janai.
Janai.
isogashi,
Isogashikunai.
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 Isogashikunai. Kawaii,
Kawaiikunai.
kawaiikunai. Hey, mijikai,
Mijikakunai.
mijikakunai.
Kunai.
Mijikakunai. Shinsetsu da.
Shinsetsu janai.
Hey,
Janai.
yasui,
Yasu janai.
yasukunai, yasukunai.
Yasukunai.
Kirei da.
Kirei janai.
Hey, taihen da.
Taihen janai.
Hey, taihen janai. Ii,
Yokunai.
yokunai. Hey, kakkoi.
Kakukunai.
Kakuikunai.
Kakko yokunai.
Kakko yokunai.
Kakkoi is a compound word comprised of kakko, appearance, and i, good.
Kakko yokunai.
Kakko yokunai. Kakko by itself just means appearances.
Looks.
So kakkoi is to
Looks
look
good.
good, to be good looking.
Looks good.
Okay?
Hey.
So kakko yokunai. Suki da. Hi. Okay, so do you feel like this is going to help everybody? Because the ultimate goal here is to walk out of here able to speak Japanese, right? So you feel like this is going to help you get better at that?
Yes.
Okay, so we can do more of the same going forward, but for now, since we've done most of the chapter of the old book, we will have the regular style skits and tests on
Thursday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Ah. Wow.
Wednesday this week.
I keep thinking
What?
Thursday
I
because.
know. Suyobi desu. But starting with lesson 9, we can try starting from the very beginning with this new method, learning the vocabulary in class with this method. Doesn't mean you shouldn't study it on your own too, before class. You know, if you come in having already studied it, then you'll feel more comfortable when we're doing it in class. And when I start doing the one-on-one stuff that comes after the choral practice, if you've already practiced at home, you won't feel so nervous. You'll still be nervous probably, but you won't feel as nervous. And remember, learning to work through that nervousness is going to help you with the natural nervousness that will happen when you're in Japan and a Japanese person who speaks no English whatsoever is trying to converse with you. Yeah.
I'm actually really bad, and that's usually what I end up doing when you take the vocabulary test.
But if it's helping,
I retain it, because it's like a 30-minute drive for me.
Yeah,
okay.
And,
Where are you coming from?
I don't want to do that.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Janet, okay.
Also, online, I forgot, if you tried to add me, I didn't realize
Hey, John, try it.